Welcome to Marcus Mayhem Adventures. As always, I'm Scott. Today we've been working on the LR4. It's got a slight judder in the front. I think the brakes are, the rotors are warped. Something I can figure right now. Everything else seems fine, but when you take the brakes, it shimmies. So I've got new rotors, new pads. We're gonna go ahead and pull the old stuff off and get them replaced. But first, we got to get the car turned around. Also took and raised it up so that it'd be easier to work on instead of trying to work on it in lowrider mode. Alright, so next take and get some jack stands, lift the front end up and get that supported so I can do both sides at the same time. Let's see here, that'll be your front skid right here. I do have the parking brake set, Zen Park. Oh, alright. Air ride. That's right. What if I could just rose and lift it all the way up? Set my jack stands. And then deflated the air ride. What happened if I would have done that? Should work on this side. Might have to go a little bit more. Set it in the same spot on the other side. I'm right on the first notch there. That ought to work. Let's go a little more though, so it's even. Okay. Nope, need to go up higher. Sailed too far. This thing's really got a lot of room though. Jesus. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, let's go get my tools. All right, let's try the little impact first. See how that works. No problem. Okay, so let's get the, just kind of look at everything else here. Everything looks kind of good. That's the air shock. Check out, ball joints look fine. Tie rod joints look fine. CVs, bushings, from what I can tell, everything looks okay. All right, so, oh yeah, I can kind of feel it. There is definitely a bit of a warp to this rotor already. Get it pulled off. Alright, so first things first, so it looks like right here, that off. There we go. Oh, that could be a problem. It's missing a freaking, yeah, it's missing a bolt. Okay, well, let's go and get this off. Let me go find a bungee cord though to hold that up. Yeah, that's definitely an issue. There was no bolt on that. Alright, need a wrench. Hold that there. It was shuddering. When you brake?
Oh, it was shuddering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling that could possibly do that.
Yes, I'll be contacting the dealership after I get this done.
Oh wait, did the dealership service it?
They said they did. They said they serviced the whole everything. As far as it's on the Carfax.
Wow, so somebody's was.
Yep. And they're gonna owe me at least one brake rotor. I'm putting both on though, 'cause I already have them. And I don't know how bad everything is.
I would check all of them.
Yeah.
You have both front tires off?
No, not off, just up in the air for right now.
Jesus, that could actually be like fucking.
That could have been really bad, yeah. I mean,
You could have like no front brakes.
yeah, I'm gonna take these off and then go get them. See if I can't get them, because the pads aren't bad. I'm gonna replace them anyways.
Those look like pretty new pads, but.
Yeah, it's.
And that still has a sizable chunk of life.
But yeah, the bottom one, just gone. It doesn't look like it's broken off or anything. It's just gone.
It just didn't get put back in.
Yeah. So leave that there. So you take
that.
Yeah, that could have been really fucking bad. I got bigger.
Cause like, what if that like rotated up while Mom was like trying to stop?
Yeah. Luckily, there's not much. I mean, these are freaking huge rotors, and there's not much room in the sorry, is that 22? Probably 21 or 22. Not much room in the freaking in the wheel, so it couldn't have gone too far.
Yeah.
But that would have, and let's see here. So you're rotating, and then that's, if you're trying to stop, that would have pulled.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's on the bottom. If it would have been the top one, we could have had a lot of problems. It would have freaking.
Would it have locked up? Because then it would try to pull this way, and then it would like.
It would have.
The rotor.
Yeah, it would have pulled itself further this way. So I don't know. It got lucky though. Luckily, it just squeezes. Most of the rotation is held right here on the pad itself, and the pads are locked in here. But definitely not the best. All right, so that should be metric, but 13/16 is what's fitting better. So I don't know all that shit's about. Where's my? I'll put an impact on that. 13/16. 13/16. Jesus. Somebody was compensating on that one. See if I can get more leverage somewhere. Oh, yeah. Jesus. There we go. So this, it's called a knuckle buddy. Pretty nice little tool. It's an actual extension. You know, just like most guys, I've always taken in. Just use the doubled up a wrench, but that works. It's more positive. And it doesn't slip off at all. So it's pretty nice. I've used it quite a few times. They are on there. Okay, and the bracket's off. I dumped my tool bag on accident. Oh, some of it anyways. Alright, now I think I've got some of these star pattern sockets somewhere. Or at least I got it. Looks like I got lucky. The biggest one seems to fit. Alright, let's figure out some torque multiplication here. Some leverage. Okay, should just pop off. You'll get my brass hammer. Well, maybe it will just pop off. I need to punch studs out or something. There we go. Like I said, we're learning together, and I didn't bother to watch any videos or anything if it's just a brake job. Everything looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab the new stuff. Alright, side by side, everything looks the same for the most part. I think get some brake cleaner and get them cleaned up, or the new one cleaned up. But yeah, I can't tell it's actually warped how bad or anything. But yeah, we'll get them replaced. It could have just been that that it was loose and moving. It's causing the juddering, but I'm not going to take any chances. I'm going to go ahead and replace it. $269 and some of my labor for what's that word? Anyways, I feel better about it. What the hell is that? Anyways, yeah, to make me feel good. And I'm going to put a little bit of anti-seize on that hub and clean off the dust a little bit with the brake clean so that we don't have it stick in the next time. Alright, I'm running a bit low on my brake clean, so just use it sparingly. Get it right. Get the backside first. Pop it down. Around. Let's get lined up with this. I need to get my anti-seize real fast before I put that all the way on there. Take this back off and get some brake clean, or some anti-seize. Now you do not want this stuff getting on your person at all, because anybody who's ever worked with this stuff knows that you'll turn into the Tin Man within no time. It does the same thing on your brakes, so you want to be really sparing with it. Just kind of get it right here, see where it's rusting up some. That way, whenever you take the next step bunch off, it doesn't seize up again or rust to the. You don't need a lot, just a nice little light coat is all you need. Biggest thing is right around the hub usually, and try and keep it off your lugs. I know a lot of people want to put the Loctite on, or the anti-seize on your lugs, but your torque spec generally doesn't have that, and you don't want your lugs being unseized, right? This acts as a lubricant and it screws up your torque spec. So unless you have a lubricated torque spec, do not put anti-seize on your lug nuts. You should actually be using your taking your stuff off enough to where it shouldn't be actually seizing off like that either. I guess if you live in like really nasty environments, I guess you could probably get away with using a little bit, but again, you want to look up what your lubricated torque spec is for your lug nuts. I haven't looked up what the spec is on these at all yet, but there's no need to put any anti-seize on. I'll probably go and I will be wiping the excess that I've got onto it before I put the tire on, which will be after I get a bolt for that side. Let's go ahead and get the brake put on. Just be careful, don't freaking slather the backside of your rotor with anti-seize. Make sure you got it lined up right, so that the one thing that's really no one thinks about is you don't want your lug nuts to come off. The best thing you could probably do is actually put a Loctite on it. I'm not obligating or not saying you to do that, but that's also a lubricant. Imagine that, until it locks, or until it seals up or hardens. That changes your torque spec as well. But all you need, you don't need to put any type of Loctite or anything on your lug nuts, because you should actually be taking stuff off and changing it a couple times a year. So I know, yeah, some of you live in the salty environments and the Rust Belt and stuff like that, and maybe a little bit would help you guys. I still am not championing that. You do what you want to, but I don't put Loctite on my lug nuts. After I had some problems in the past, and I kept having ones that kept backing off, so I just kept tightening them. Anyways, I had a freaking master mechanic tell me not to do that anymore. Next thing I'll usually do is put a little bit more anti-seize on. And there again, just want to get it nice and dry for the most part. I'm probably gonna get this on me because I need to put that other stuff on. But you want to just put a little bit here, 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 and here. Should have done this after. There again, right around the hub. Getting a little bit ahead of myself, so I haven't got the brakes put back on yet. But you don't want to get it on the braking surface at all, and that is just to prevent from having even though this is steel and that's aluminum, they build up a corrosion between the two dissimilar metals, between the rotor and your tire. If you look, most tires, see how they have, they're not, you're not seeing, now you're seeing, they're not flat on the back. That's to prevent that as well. But I just do a little bit extra because it's just a habit I'm into. So let's now get this brakes put back together as we can. We'll move on to the other side. And before I put the tire on though, I will go get a new, see if I might have a bolt that will fit. But let's get these put back on first. And you want to run Loctite through these though. All right, so got you in the shade. This thing keeps powering off because it's getting too hot. I guess it's, even though it's freaking fall. Ow, fuck, that hurt. Those are pokey. It's still really damn hot here in Colorado for some damn reason. What I was saying is, we will take in Loctite these two here. I love the smell of red Loctite. You don't need a whole bunch, just enough to be able to chase the threads. Come on, brain, function for me. Run those on by hand. If I can get it to start anyways. There we go. Get this one. Again, just a little bit. And I know there's a torque spec for these. These are big bolts. They were hard to get off. So pretty much, I'm just going to say, however tight I can get them, that's how tight they're going to be. Oh, where's 13? So they were good and tight, so that's how tight we're gonna make them. German torch back, good and tight. All right, turn back off from heat again, but this is not a bad time. We got about half life on these pads. So we'll go ahead and get these slid in. I'm gonna need to collapse that rotor. I got vice grips. Let me go find my vice grips. Okay, so here's an easier-ish way to collapse. I think I said rotor last time. I meant to collapse your caliper. Get a big pair of vice grips. Tighten them up a little bit more. Tighten up a little bit more. And collapse right on down. No problem. Every time. some problem sometime. But generally, all right. Sorry, that just kind of made me laugh. I usually don't deal with tool calipers, I guess. That's the first time. Oh, keep that there. And I'll get my big channel lock. Put it on the bottom one, be easier to get to the top. So pull that shut. You get a little more tighter. Of course, it doesn't want to stay because the wheel speed sensor. Stay. All right. And we should just be able to. Should have left it on the top and figured the bottom out. Come on, stay. Cooperate. There we go. There we go. Okay, now everything should just slide right on. All right. And if we had the right nut or the right bolt, we would be done. But I'm gonna go see if I can't find one to fit. All right, so I was able to find one. Actually, it looks more like a brake bolt than the brake bolt I took out of there, to be honest. This is a one that was in here. And this is one that I found. So I said that looks more like a, this just looks like a piece of hardware. This actually looks like a brake bolt. Well, I think it goes, we'll go in here. There we go. Now I just need to find my wrench. Here it is. All right, everything is back together for the brake. Get it out of the way. And let's get the tire put back on. Jesus, there's almost enough room. There we go. Wow. Lug nut. Heat this style of rim. these ones. Can't remember what the hell they're called. These are one of my least favorites. Or just whatever freaking, like lug centric, I think, rims. Oh. Like the Acorn style. Almost everything American. But it is what it is. Everything buzzed back on here. Not torquing them down with it. Just running them down. Once I get the other side done, I'll find the torque spec and torque them all down once it's on the ground. All right, let's move everything over to the other side now. All right, let's do this again. Hopefully this one goes better than the last one. Okay, so same thing, other side. Well, party off to a start. Got 2 bolts, or yeah, 2 bolts. Let's go ahead. Crap, I forgot to grab the bungee. I think so. Okay. All right. It's weird. These are just regular hardware. Let me get this up a little bit higher this time. I'm gonna go off something else. I don't know. As long as it's not hanging on the dang cord or by the brake line, that's all that really matters. Definitely don't want it to do that. Oh, this has a sensor connected to it. Hope I didn't break anything. Yeah. All right, let's see. That out of there. kind of in my way. There we go. I think I'm dumb. Yep, I'm dumb. A little bit of dyslexia there. This thing is. Huh? I don't know. What is what? What about it?
Where did this come from?
We've had this, dude. This is Mom's new car. You just haven't came outside for a while, I guess. There we go. Yeah. There we go. I think, yeah, this is 6-point, and I don't have any, or 12-point, I don't have any 12 points in my socket set, I don't think. They're all right, whatever. This is different on this side than it was on the other side. I thought it was, but I wasn't certain. Let me go see if I got 12 points in my other set. Yep, other set has 12 points, so we're good to go here. So I can. Ooh, see here, this one gonna come off any easier? Doesn't appear so. So we'll take and use the same method on this one. Maybe I should move you guys for a minute. I don't keep smacking on you. Oh, dumbass. I forgot that y'all probably spotted it too. Forgot to take that off. Why didn't anybody tell me I was dumb? Oh, it's gonna come right off your beat for a little bit. Yeah, that's why it's coming off. Not because it was going to anyways. Yay! Good. Not as bad as the other one.
How much did the server cost?
I don't know. Why?
I want to buy my own thing of it.
Oh, it's like $250, I think. Yep. Huh? Alright, spray this off real fast. Ew. Oh no. Alright. May have to finish with brake clean. That's all clean. Some goop on there. Battery's about to die, so we'll get this done and then change the batteries out. Alright, we got that on. Now we're going to put the little screw in there. Or we're not. I thought I had that lined up. Oh. This one up here. There we go. Alrighty, just clean off the rotor. Last bit of brake clean that we got. There we go. Okay, let's get this bracket put back on. Go ahead and put the Loctite on the bolts. Put the blue on the other one. Oop, that's a little much. Here we go. All right. Remember, these are got that German torque on them, good and tight. Let's see here. Yep, good and tight. Hope that better if I actually room. There we go. There we go. Put the new pads on. You know what? I did not notice on the other ones if they both, is this a sensor thing? Or it just goes on? No, because I picked them up. I don't know. Because they were each in a bag, so I just figured they were paired. Maybe just got lucky and this is the side of their boat that they're supposed to be on. Yeah, I'm talking about these right here. I don't know the hell those are. They're not on the other ones. Don't know what the point of that is. Let's go ahead and get these down. There we go. Figure that out in a second. Let's get the bolts lined up here. Where the hell are they? Yep. Just about done.
Just do the front or all of it?
Just the front. The back was serviced not too long ago, but I think I might be taking them off. So you'll come over here on this side. I'll show you. So I can start. The tire's still off. New rotors and everything. You're not gonna be on the camera, so don't worry about it. But this bot. So this is your caliper here.
No, I know the caliper.
Okay, cool. I just make. Not assuming anything.
Okay.
So it's bolted onto the bracket.
Yep.
On the other side, this bottom bolt,
Yeah.
non-existent. And that other rotor got chatter marks in it. And they supposedly took and inspected the brakes. I drove all the way from fucking Grand Junction over 2 passes with 1 brake caliper bolt.
Me too.
No, I mean...
Oh, I mean, I drove
Yeah.
up to Estes Park and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Down in a mountain.
Yeah. That's why it... I'm pretty certain that's the reason why it shuttered.
I'm glad I stopped driving it.
Yeah.
I fixed it.
Yep, you probably going over those bumps and everything there actually made it worse. It was, I could feel it, but I drove it yesterday and it was a lot worse yesterday, hitting the brakes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it was like, yes, the first time I drove it, it was like, I only emergency broke 1 time and I barely, it was like just a little bit. But yesterday I was just testing it and it was like freaking really hard. But yeah, so.
Get some food.
All right, there should be some more steak in there. Not
You got
cooked or,
chicken left?
probably not. It's 2 days ago.
Yeah, it is. I want some more chicken.
Right. Let me order you more chicken for tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You want it from Popeyes or from KFC? All right. I'll get it done. We can have chicken again tonight.
Where do you want to go out tonight?
If you want to go out, we can do that.
Well, I don't know where we go out.
Get. I got a little bee trying to fly up my pant leg.
I don't know. I'm hungry right now.
All right. I'm almost done, babe. They just got to throw a tire on. That's it. And clean up. All right. So yeah, that was the wife explaining everything to her. So hopefully this works. I think I'm done. Everything that's those and those and those and that. That's on. Should just be a matter of throwing the tire back on and torquing the lug nuts. I have to remember to find the torque and torque them. Maybe a little bit. There we go. All right. Said I hate this style of lug nut. These what pain gases are. Lowest setting just to get them snugged on there. All right. Okay, now I'm going to find the torque. This thing set on. All right, lug torque or torque is 103. So when you're torquing, you don't want to put your weight on it. I'll pull up. Do your star pattern. And one time, right, just to verify. Okay, so that's it. Same thing. One more time around. All right, there we go. Let's go put this away and go give it a test drive. All right, here we go. Let's go get it out on some county roads. See how things go. Gravel and snow. Grass, gravel, and snow. That's where we're at, right? We're gonna go to some mud ruts. Kicked in my, whoa. I was just playing around. That's the descent control. See, how do you play with that? Let me see. Descent control. I think you can make it go faster with the cruise control. I don't remember. I'd have to look into that. Descent control is too sand. Sorry, I know I shouldn't be playing with all the other stuff. There we go. Oh, it's already put itself into high level. I guess whatever you do. Alright, and let's put it back down into regular mode here. And brake. Oh yeah, much better. That is much better. Okay. Let's get out here on the main road. It's just so smooth though. Like, my goodness. This thing is insane. I'm so excited. My voice went back through puberty. My wife better watch out or I'm going to steal this from her. And it's going to have 35s and the ride's going to be completely ruined. I'd have a little bit less people behind me. Alright, we're gonna stop recording till I can test. Alright, we're coming up on a turn here. Got a car behind us, but we're just gonna go ahead. We're turning, so we'll just, oh yeah. And emergency brake. No jumping, no juddering. Just good, solid, smooth braking. Good brakes. That's it. We're good. Braking problem resolved. That's always a good thing. After I pulled that wheel off and saw that brake bolt or brake caliper bolt was missing, kind of figured that was the problem. I probably could have turned those rotors, got new pads on there, and that would have been it. But I feel much safer giving this back to my wife with new rotors and good pads. I know everything's good now. Bolts are in, everything's Loctited. Nothing should come out again. So I think that's it for this video. Let's pull over here for a second. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in to Marcus Mayhem Adventures. if this was your first time watching, thanks for watching, I guess. Not good at this freaking outro crap yet. I don't know what to say. If you're a returning viewer, really appreciate it. Both of you. I think there's like 3 whole people that watch my videos on a regular. I think I'm related to 2 of them. I appreciate you guys. If you liked what you saw, please keep turning in. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share. I think I got a nice glare coming in through this window. There we go. If you didn't, do the same. Give me some criticism. Tell me how I could improve. And maybe if I get enough viewers and enough, get some additional income coming in, I can make more and better videos. Never know. Again, I appreciate you all. And until next time, y'all have a good one.